So here I will take two router. This is the router R1, R2, and I will take two switches. I can say this is a switch 1, switch 2, and we will take some computer. I will take PC, 2 PC here, and then after that I will do the connection. So I will connect from here to here, from here to here, and then from here to here. I will go here to here. After that I will configure here. Let me rename the router name here R1, and here I will write R2, and then here I can do SW1, SW2, and now whatever the IP schema we are planning to use, I will write here. So here we can say I will write here, this side I am going to give 2001, okay, colon 1 double colon 1/64. So this is the IP I am going to assign here, and the directly connected should be the same subnet. So I will put here, this I will change as a 2 here. After that what we will do, here we put this side, and then we will go here and we will put this side as this. I will change as a 2 here, and this side we will use as a 3. So different network we have here. Okay, so these are the IP we are using, and this will be gateway. So if you want to configure the IP to this machine, here we can give as a, this side I can keep 2. Okay, this will be the IP I am going to assign, and here I will give, this will be as a 3. And let's go and configure here in the route PC. So this is the IP, and here we can remove this /2464, and we can write this here. Okay, so here let me see what I put. This is a static IP. I wrote 2001 colon 2 here, okay, double colon 2, and here 64 I give here. Then I will close. Okay, and same thing here I will go, I will assign here, this is the IPv6. Here I will write 2001 colon 2 double colon 3, and here I will give as a /64. So this way we will configure the IP address in the IPv6 in the computer. Same thing we need to do here, but you need to use this network. So I will go here, I will put here 3, and this is 2, and then we can go here and configure this side, and this is the IP we have, and 64 I will put here and close this. And you can copy this IP, so we can give to other computer here. /64 you have, and the IP should be this 3. And I will go to the computer, I will assign here this one, this should be 3, and here we have /64. So I will write here, and then we can go inside the router and we can do the configuration. So here I will write no, and then we will write enable config t, host name I will change the name of the router as a R1, IPv6 I will write unicast routing. So we need to type this command. With this one we will enable the IPv6 in the router. So I enable, then after that I can assign IP. I will write interface F0/0. Here whatever IP we have I will configure. So I can select like this, and I can go in the router CLI. I will write here IPv6 address, and I will paste that one. Press enter. IPv6 enable. If you want you can write this and write no shut. We assign the IP to F0/0. Now I need to assign the IP to F0/1. I will write here F0/1. IPv6 enable I can put, no shut we can put, and IPv6 address, and what IP we want to give here, 2001 colon 2 double colon 1/64. Okay, so we done here. So IP address we configure both side, means both interface. Here if you want to check, you can write do show or show IPv6 interface brief. If you want to check the interface, which interface, IPv6 or IPv4, you need to remember this. If you are writing only show IP interface brief, it will not show the IPv6, so you need to write show IPv6 interface brief. And you can see this interface we configure just now, F0 by 0, this one we configure, and this F0 by 1, this one also we configure, this IP we configure, and the interface is down here, and this one we configure, this is up, line protocol and interface, that is up. Because here we did not configure, that's why it is showing down here, and here it is up, because by default all the Cisco switch port is up, so it is up here. And what else configuration we want to do here, we can see, like example, this configuration is okay, just we assign the IP address. Now if you want to enable the RIP here or OSPF here, you need to do that one. Example, I want to enable the RIP, I will write IPv6, okay, then router RIP, and here if you put question mark, you need to write word user select the string identify this process. So I can give any string, so I give ABC, okay, and then go under the interface, whatever interface you have, and enable the RIP here, same like we do for OSPF, IPv6 RIP, and write that string what we define and write enable. That's all. Under the another interface, if you want to enable F0 by 1, do the same thing here also. With this command you enable the RIP here in the R1. Now we will go to the R2 and we will do the same configuration, similar here. So this is a brand new router. I will go here, I will do the basic configuration, I will change the name of the router, and then I need to write IPv6 unicast routing to enable the IPv6 routing in this. And here whatever IP you have here, you can see whatever we wrote here, this side we need to configure. So this interface I will configure this, and this interface I will configure this. So let me do now. So I will write here like interface F0 by 0, I will go under that interface, and then I will write here no shed I can write, and then IPv6 enable I can give, so I will enable that, and then IPv6 address, and what address you want to define, you can write 2001:1:2/64, okay, and then no shed already we done, so that is finished. We assign another interface, I have F0 by 1, this interface, and here I can write IPv6 enable. No shed if you want, you can write IPv6 address, and here you can write 2001:1/64. Okay, so we done here. No shed already I wrote here, anyhow I can write again, and I save the configuration. Now I want to enable the RIP, so first I will write IPv6 router RIP, and you need to define the string here, so I am using the ABC as a string, and then I will go under the interface where I want to enable the RIP. I will write IPv6 RIP ABC and enable, and I will do the same thing in another interface also, IPv6 RIP ABC enable. Okay, I done here, so I will save the configuration. Now if I write here show IPv6 route, and you can see here we are getting the RIP. You can see this R is nothing but RIP. So RIP is working. From RIP we are learning this route, and I am here in the R2. You can see I am in the R2, so you are getting this route, this one, network ID you are getting here. AD value is 120, and this is a metric. Okay, now let's see, this guy can communicate with this PC. So this is the address, so you need to ping this address. So I will copy this address, I will go here, and we can write here ping. I can write ping, and I can do here paste here and press enter. Reply should come. Let's see, if we have any problem, reply will not come. So maybe 1 or 2 packet will drop for the ARP. After that it will work. So here it is dropping. Let's see why it is dropping. So if we have any issue, we need to do the troubleshooting. So here all 4 packets drop. So let's see here we are getting the route here or not. So I will write here show IPV6 route, and here I am getting, if anyone want to go to this network 2001/3:0, so they can go. So why it is not going from here? Gateway, maybe I did not configure the gateway here. If you see, I forget to configure the gateway, that's why it is not working. Gateway, what is the gateway? Router interface IP. So this will be gateway. I configure now the gateway here, and here also I need to configure the gateway, and then here also you have the gateway. This will be the gateway, this router interface IP. So here I will configure the gateway here. Same thing for this machine also, router interface. Here we did not configure the gateway, I pasted here. This is this computer IP, this is a gateway, and this is a subnet mask. Okay, now let's try here. Before it is not working, now it should work because we have the gateway, and you can see it is working. So we configure RIP and they are communicating. So RIP is done. Now I can remove the